Natural disasters, they happen, right? No matter what part of the country you live in, there's some kind of a disaster that may or may not threaten your area. Down here in the South, we deal with hurricanes, tornadoes, and things of that nature. Torrential raining, which is going to be, sounds like a result of Hurricane Harvey here. Some of you guys deal with earthquakes, wildfires, and different types of things that we probably might not experience down here. But the one thing that we all have in common when dealing with these natural disasters is we may have to evacuate at some point. What do you grab? Well, we grab most of the essentials, obviously. You're going to grab different types of clothing, probably some bottled water, batteries, and things of that nature. But anyone that's concerned with their family's own safety, and let's face it, when you return to that area, there's always and usually the threat of looting. What firearms do you take with you? What are the best firearms to leave with, to evacuate with, in the event you have a natural disaster? When it's go time and we're packing the family up, that's not usually the time to be thinking about what firearms we want to take with us. Obviously, there are different scenarios. You don't want to be taking the coolest gun, the best looking gun, the one that everybody's talking about. You want to take the one based on the scenario you might be encountering that's going to be the most effective.
First up, and probably the easiest one to carry, is a high-capacity polymer gun. The reason why I say polymer is because they usually have more loose tolerances and they can actually get dirty, grimy, or whatever without malfunctioning the pistol. You don't want a high-tolerance 1911. The problem with some of these high-tolerance 1911s is the very fact that some of these are going to corrode and rust based on some of these elements it's exposed to. Plus, instead of carrying a low-capacity pistol like a 1911 and 4 low-capacity magazines, you can carry a high-capacity polymer pistol with maybe 1 or 2 extra magazines and still have more rounds than you would with the 1911 and 4 magazine. And having a weapon light on that pistol, not a bad idea in this type of situation. A handgun also makes it a heck of a lot easier and more convenient getting in and out of your vehicle. And while I do conceal carry, I prefer to actually open carry when there's some kind of a natural disaster. This way it gives everybody the appearance that I kind of mean business, but at the same time I'm not really a threat unless I feel threatened. A shotgun? Yes, sir. Nothing says that ain't your stuff like a shotgun being woke up. You want to choose a pump shotgun. You can avoid the potential mechanical failure of a semi-automatic shotgun getting a little bit of that grime, a little bit of rust, a little bit of corrosion in there due to the elements that you're exposing it to. This Remington 870 shotgun actually goes a step farther. It actually has a coating on its metal to prevent any type of potential corrosion. So you have the benefit of that and you have a pump shotgun. And having a weapons light on your shotgun is not a bad idea either. Remember, you may be doing some things early morning or late at night. And also, it's nice to have some type of a breech tip on your shotgun in the event something becomes more hand-to-hand rather than shots going off. The downside to a shotgun is that it is a little bit more clunky, definitely getting in and out of your vehicle. You're not going to get in and out in a quick manner like you would with a handgun. And while shotgun slugs may make sense for your home protection ammo, I don't care to use that whenever I'm out in public and possibly might need to use a shotgun. The reason why is because you have a little bit of over travel whenever you shoot at something with that slug, and the benefit of using a shotgun is if you're using a bird shot or some type of a shot and don't have the risk of that over travel and hitting something beyond that you're not trying to shoot. Remember when choosing your handguns or your shotguns to always try to stick to some of the more common calibers like 9mm, 45 caliber, and 12 gauge in your shotgun. Avoid some of the more obscure rounds like a 44 Magnum or a 5.7. These rounds are going to be harder to get in the event you don't have enough with you when you evacuate.
Well guys, hopefully that gives you one last thing to think about and to worry about the next time you're having to pack your family up to get out of Dodge because there's some kind of a natural disaster that's headed your way. Now, I know you just sat through a whole video of me telling you what types of guns that I think you should travel with in the event you have to evacuate. Maybe I'm being a little bit sentimental here, but I'll be honest with you guys, I'm still packing an AR-15 with me. This is my trusty, old, beat up, torn up winning weaponry 5.56. The ammo is in abundance and you just never know. You just never know, guys. So while the handgun and the polymer handgun with a high capacity is what I'm really looking for, along with a pump shotgun and 12 gauge, I'm still bringing this bad boy with me. It's never let me down. And quite frankly, you just, again, never know when you're gonna need it. Be safe out there, guys, when you get on the road. Remember, grab plenty of ammo and make sure it's the right ammo. You don't wanna get out there and get stuck with the wrong ammo, wrong caliber, and you got the wrong gun. That's why I like to stick with the basics, the 9s, the 45s, the 12 gauges, and the 5.56. Be safe, guys, stay dry, and please protect your families, and don't forget the other essentials.